off though.
funny, so
But
it doesn't work for the
alright, so
computer.
we are streaming
This
right
works
now.
for the
So
computer, not
No, it barely works for the computer.
yeah. I wish I had some type of trap music going on because this episode is brought to you by the letter R. For R Kappa B.
And you needed to go over to the next part.
Shout out to you guys at R Kappa.
Yeah,
I need to go
You
over
guys are
this.
something else, B. That's crazy.
and you're doing this.
Alright, so we are online, guys. I know some of you guys are in here. Let me bring up the chat because I want to see what the YouTube guys, I want to get you guys' opinion on this. This is just foolishness. This is literally coonery in its finest. Wait, what is that?
Back.
Alright, hold on. Hey, Swag Chew, what's going on? And this is 3 o'clock in the morning. 3:30 something in the morning. Definitely want to bring a topic up. So, guys, welcome to my stream.
Or last.
Pretty much, R Kappa has accused me once again. It's always the same thing over and over again, that I did something, and I'm trying to figure out what is it that I did now. I'm going to try to be careful on some of the words that I choose here to address the situation, but it's a situation you have to address. Over the years, I have learned that social media and communities as a whole is a very dangerous, because sticks and stones will break your bones, and words shouldn't hurt you. But in today's times, words can kill you. They can actually kill you. So when issues come up, you gotta address them. People have literally so-called catfished me, which wasn't even really catfish. And like dudes acting like girls and then writing their own blogs of sex conversations. Dudes coming up with I'm a former drug lord, or a gangster or whatever. Empire Arcadia that sold drugs to pay its bills. And then we have some new stuff for you guys, stuff that you guys need to see, stuff that I'm gonna put in the chat for you guys, because I know you guys are gonna be like, all right, Triforce is making this up. So let's take a look at let's start with some stuff, some old school stuff. We're gonna get a throwback. So here we are. Where is it here? Boop, boop, boop. Oops, sorry guys. Let me mute that. Pause that. Okay, so here we are. If you guys are looking at the chat, you'll see Black Poetry, and he's going to post it in the chat ring. That is a thread from R Kappa, guys. And you know what that thread says? The title of the thread says, so apparently EMP is funded by a prostitution ring. That was 3 years ago. It is 2017. So in 2014, R Kappa has accused me of running a prostitution ring and funding Empire Arcadia through it. But let's take a look at this. So it's 2017, 3 years ago is 2014. My question is this. We lost the Ark in 2013. We literally lost the Ark in 2013, right? If we lost the Ark in 2013, and I was trapped in France for 6 months in 2014, and when I came back I was homeless. Avalon, France. Yes, that's where I was trapped, guys. Avalon, France. And I came back to America, and I was in Ohio with you guys for 6 months. Then in December, left for Jamaica to go work for Cyberbox for a year. Then in 2016, met with Empress Nile, got proposed to her and everything, and started living and coming back and forth. So I don't have a place to live in New York. Where did I host this prostitution ring at? That's the question. So let's take a look at some of the silly comments that these guys have read. I'm going to try to censor some of the stuff. So one guy says, yo, we crime now. That was 3 years ago by H. Kale. The point of this, guys, is just like, this just goes to show you that what the fighting game community supports. R Kappa for the FGC is the way it is because the powers that be allowed such trash to gain power over time, where anyone can make up anything at any time, at anywhere, to destroy anything how they see fit. And there's absolutely nothing you can do about it, and they just make it up. To the point to when we get to the next topic, oh man, it's gonna get crazier. So one guy says, damn, I need a hookup right now. EMP should hook a brother up. All right, that's one guy. Another guy said Nintendo and prostitution. What the hell? They've tried to forget gambling, gangsters, and love hotels. Oh, dudes is going back to like 100 years ago. Like, are you kidding me? Whatever. So guy says, will blow up Tuesdays ever end? I guess that every Tuesday have a blow up Tuesday. One guy says it gets trashed Thursdays now, brother. One guy says, but when sticks Asians? Yeah, this is the community. These are your peoples, right? Then one guy says, hey FGC. Now this is how, for those who are wondering, how does Empire Arcadia get a bad reputation? And people go, it's Triforce dealings. Is it now? Watch this. Guy called Melee Lygen. He says, "Hey FGC, someone from my thread introduced me to R Kappa. Just want to say this place is pretty awesome." Interesting. Before CEO 2011 occurred, I knew almost nothing about EMP, except it seemed that everyone was a part of it. That's about it. Was pretty new to the FGC in general, as Marvel 3 was my first big exposure to your community. I've been in the Melee community for 10 years, if you're wondering. After the event described at CEO, I spoke to several local FGC guys, and they told me basically the same thing. That it's pretty known that EMP is involved in some extremely shady things, but I never knew what those things were. So after browsing R Kappa for like 10 minutes, I found out way more things about this organization that I ever knew. Most people...
That man should lose his job, first of all.
No. But the point I'm trying to make is that most people who come into the gaming scene in any genre, first person... Hey, Seven, thank you for the subscription. Whether it may be the FPS, MOBA, puzzle, retro, it doesn't matter. And just to let you guys know, it's not an exclusive thing to R Kappa. This type of thing has been going on since the days of Walter Day. In fact...
Notice an MF Doom line where he says, who believes everything they read up on the message board?
Everybody, sadly. But, so this thing still happens in the classic gaming community even today. In fact, there was a big situation in Facebook about it. So, but going back to this, so a lot of people come into the scene and they believe what they read on R Kappa. Sadly, this is a traumatic situation here, that they would actually just believe what they read in on the R Kappa.
Not news. Something where I can just say whatever I want. Nobody fact checks.
I know what fact check. No. The sad part is that people can create their own facts. No one actually does the investigation to find out if the facts are real or contrived. No one cares. They just want to accept it because it's funny, it's entertaining. The guy goes on to say, I was motivated to come out with the story after reading about how Mewtwo King and Armada got screwed over by EMP. So apparently I screwed over Armada and Mewtwo King.
When did you do that?
I don't know. Perhaps, you know what it is? Perhaps Whis came over and froze me in time and brought my Universe 6 counterpart over, and he did it. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you, man. I don't know what to tell you. Zamasu took over another version of Triforce in a different timeline and came here as Triforce Black. Or actually, because I'm already black, so it'd be Triforce White. Yeah, so I don't know. I don't know. You know. So anyway, he goes on to say, wait, let me grab this over here, slide this over here. Okay, oops. No, all right, perfect, over here. So anyway, he goes on to say, I was motivated to come out with the story scene after what he did to Mewtwo King and Armada. I actually wrote the story before I read any of the other EMP news that was going on, as I actually didn't know any other stuff was going on as well. I have no personal ill will towards Triforce or EMP. What? How can you say that after you just said you wrote? Okay, whatever. But the act of them coming into the community that I love and spreading their poison over there pretty much upsets me. Okay, so he says, so I thought I'd share my one and only personal experience with the organization, one that I thought was worth sharing. Hope to shine some light on the situation for y'all.
But it wasn't personal experience.
But
he didn't read actual personal.
I don't know, man. I really don't know. So let's see what else they say. So, guys says, as far as I can gather, the Valkyries members are... Dudes did the background check on all the girls. Won't say no names because I don't want to get any of the girls involved in this, but it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Source from Facebook. Alright. So which one, if y'all can tell us, that, then it's fine. But you can at least tell if she's one of them above. Just curious. Guys putting in videos. Someone says, damn, she's bad. Edit, alright. One guy says, hey man, I'm going to ask you to redact this information. Nobody wants her get harassed by random people around about the story. Now, it's kind of funny, right? That's the same guy who put out, he says, I want you guys to see the story. He puts it out and then asks them to redact it. That's why we don't see the story up there. He doesn't want anyone to get harassed by it. But it's like, you come on here and you spread your stories not knowing the destruction it may cause. Whether true or false. This is what you were talking about, Pauldron. When you was like, how people create these stories and they don't understand. Like, when you expose someone, you may destroy the very environment that you're trying to white knight and champion.
Yeah.
This, you know how much stuff I know about the FGC, about some of the leaders and the gods of the FGC that not only will put dudes in prison, and the best part is I have actual facts, videos, files, actual in pictures, not screen caps, pictures of dudes for all types of stuff. We'll just say it like that. That would destroy the scene. But I'm like, why would I do that? Why would I destroy the scene? Who does that? Who? Oh, miss, what's going on? Wait, you ran a sex worker ring and never hooked me up? Bro, not cool. No more Boca for you. No, we're no longer comrades. Yo, this is stupid. Missed! Look what he did. He put 666 on the screen. Oh, listen, man. I don't know what's going on, B, because it clearly wasn't me. This must have been Triforce White, the other version of me. He must have hooked up with you know, the elder, what's this guy's name? That priest, the Grand Priest from Dragon Ball, got another version of me to come down and do all this stuff. So then, D Nice replies, confirmation of this story is in the Smashboard Reddit.com. Sweet mother of drama is so delicious. Oh, that's the one that what's his name was talking about, but that had nothing to do with me. That was some crap that happened at CEO. So guy says Triforce ex-wife probably. Shit, I was wondering if all EMP members get to taste Valkyrie's underparts. Hence the reason why it took 10 years for them to leave EMP. Wow, they actually wrote that on Arcappa. This is crazy.
They actually wrote that.
They wrote that on Arcappa. That's nuts. Who writes that? This is why I'm doing the stream 3:40 in the morning, because this is completely not suitable for people. One guy goes, this guy I think is from the UK because he has a British flag. Fair enough. What's scary about the story is that if it was anyone else pimping, I call BS since this is EMP. Well, there's been weird stuff in the past. Well, whatever. This guy said, this story is utterly ridiculous. It's the kind of ridiculous that is beyond the kind of stuff people make up. Either this was written because it's true, or this was written to be as crazy as possible because he knew that most people will believe anything bad about EMP. And I'm honestly not sure which one this is. You know, this is literally the definition of libel and slander. This is the absolute definition. People go, yeah, but Triforce, what are you going to do, sue for damages? What damages can you prove? I've been homeless for 4 years. I lost 90% of my team. It crippled my brand. I could find out what how much people make in esports for these newer teams and say, I lost a fraction of that and still cake. But whatever. Oh, let me figure out slander at its finest. Yeah, it is. It's whatever though. So I'm gonna read a couple more comments, then we're gonna move to the new juicy stuff, guys. Got some juicy stuff for you. So one guy goes, dude doesn't seem like just an internet monster and is known member of the Smash community though. So I'm not sure what to believe because damn, that's crazy. My friend says, if Triforce did all of this, why am I not in prison? I don't understand.
You think being open and shut case provided all the fucking evidence? Cause
that they have, like, this
it goes to show that Arcappa is just full of shit. Sorry, I'm so sorry.
No, it's alright. You could say
you were right. Yeah, you were exactly right.
It's so crazy. It's gonna make some people curse. That's why I decided to do this at this time.
Let me just not talk.
No, you talk. No, I said just try to watch one. If it comes out, it comes out because this to me is coonery. This is just coonery.
Absolutely.
So
I mean, here's the thing.
Mhm.
Because I said this before when we were talking to some other people. Like, we were talking on the stream with people.
yeah,
And the guy was like, one guy was like, well, a lot of these people are poor and they don't have money. You know how many people are poor, don't have money, and go to court for stuff?
right,
Anyway?
we don't have to go to court. Call the
There's
police.
government assistance for this type of stuff too.
My man, it's 911. It's
If
free.
if it was an open and shut case, there would be lawyers
If he
knocking
was doing
on our
criminal
Kappa's door.
activities, you don't have to take him to court to sue him over money. It's a criminal case.
Well, here's the thing. The sad part is anyone who dares go to the police with this shit. That is the day Empire Arcadia we kicking up because they're so good. Triforce, you're being subpoenaed. You're being sued. Sued for what? Prostitution ring. I'm going to look at members of the EMP and we're going to turn on the music. We rich. Because I am suing.
Actually, my uncle not so long ago went to court over that.
Huh?
Somebody, he was running he was working with a dude who ran a coffee shop
Mm-hmm.
up over the way, and they were in it was Newsweek, you know, Newsweek, we gotta have a good story, so the news station said, oh, they're running a...
Hold on, Miss says, if these allegations are true, you are the worst pimp ever. No money, no fuzzy dice, no pimp cane, no platform shoes, no goldfish in them sad. Yo, I'm the worst
Right.
pimp there is, B. Hey, yo, Mr.'s 100% right. I am the worst pimp there ever is. I noticed how he made that $10 donation just to keep the 666. That was so scummy of him. That was so scummy.
See, it's all behind that black curtain that you have
the company.
behind you.
Yo, I
It's
got...
not all of it.
Guys, I got the best type of girls behind that curtain. B. I've moved my operations to Ohio, Black Pauldron's basement, and we have these girls living off of ramen and sardines with some
Dirty.
Evian water. So,
Trash.
and you know something? They can't even get the last of the Evian water.
He
No,
figured
yeah,
out
he,
how to
my
use
uncle,
extra dimensional
the
pockets.
news station said that they were running
We can
prostitution
move
ring
them
out
wherever
at
they
a
need.
coffee shop, and they were doing like a poetry thing, but it's what they were actually doing.
The poetry thing, and then they
And,
thought that was wrong.
they ended up getting in trouble with that, but he sued the news station and they won.
Of course, because that destroyed their business. That's false news. So, well, we know about that in this day and age. But let me read about 3 more comments and we'll move on from here. So he says, what a sad love story. An honest, hardworking Marine falls in love with a woman only to later find out she is in an abusive relationship. After saving her from the relationship, he tries to save her from a life of a prostitute, thinking she has the same feelings as she has for him. What? And then, what is he talking about?
Pasta. I think it's a copy pasta.
Okay, moving on. That was so stupid. I didn't know why I even read that. So, it's like a movie. I heard of it. Julia Roberts. Okay. R. Kappa. Will R. Kappa uncover a massive crime syndicate run by Triforce?
No. Our Kappa will never uncover anything.
Are EMP Anderson Silva and FGC Jim Ross going to make it out under the stars? Tune in tomorrow for Blow Up Tuesdays. Okay. Anyway, I think we have this goes on for quite more. There's a lot of delicious comments. Whoa, it was 3 years ago, so this is this is crazy. All right, you guys, if I'm just gonna put this in a chat one more time for those who are interested in if those are interested in literally seeing that thread and you want to read the funnies and be entertained, Black Pauldron just posted it in a room. You can take a look at that. Let us go to what's going on today. The reason why you guys are here in this stream, watching the stream. So, there's an R Kappa thread. I'm going to put it in the you guys in Discord, it's in the community chat already. You guys already seen it. I'll put it in the YouTube for these guys. So here is this is the newest jump off that's going down. So apparently, watch this. Dwight, you're gonna laugh your ass off. Take a look at that. So this topic is called when you find out that XYZ girl cheated on you with Isaiah Triforce Johnson. So apparently, you know, I gotta send this to my wife. She's gotta read this stuff. So yeah, And this happened 23 hours ago. Someone hit me up earlier today and says Triforce. So apparently you've been cheating on your girl, or, well, they'll put some context to it. This is what they're saying. So I don't want to put people's business out there, but it should be known to everyone in the fighting game community. A very popular and positive couple in IFC, Yipes and Persia, former members of Empire Arcadia. They got together in Empire Arcadia, and they end up moving on to other teams and whatnot. They're no longer together. They broke up. And that's, I heard of the breakup. It happened earlier this year. You know, I just saw it. People came, Triforce, you heard? I'm like, yeah, guys, mind your business. Like, what the hell? But now, apparently, the reason why they broke up is the crazy part. Apparently, I had sex with Persia. Apparently, I don't know how. I'm trying to figure it out. That apparently she cheated on Yipes with me. So I want to go over some of these things. So there's a couple of these threads here, and this is on our Kappa. Let me show another one to you guys. This one is called FGC Relationships That End Because of Cheating, and it's been updated 18 hours ago. So let's take a look at this one. I'm gonna post this inside the room, and we're gonna go over some of these things, right? Hey, RX Gaming, welcome to the stream. Got some good juicy stuff for you guys. It's kind of silly, but let's go over this, right? So yeah, do you see this foolishness? Do you see this coonery? And this coonery is not even with a C. This is K. R coonery. That's what they should change the site to. It's no longer R Kappa. R coonery. Hashtag R coonery, guys. So here it is at the side. Well, my picture's not even there, but I'm down on the side. It says, "Hi, I'm in the New York scene. And back in 2014, says it's 2014 or 15. Person can't even make up his mind which year it was. Okay, fine, whatever. I heard from a very credible source that Persia cheated with Triforce. I am honestly surprised that it took Yipes to find out this long, or maybe this isn't even the first time for her. Whatever it is, I feel bad for Yipes, and he gets a lot of flack for the Marvel vs. Capcom 2 Infinite shills stuff, but he's a good dude. Alright, let us address this situation. So, where was Triforce in 2014, ladies and gentlemen? So we kind of went over this. I was, earlier in the year, we didn't have the Ark. We lost the Ark in December 2013, so we were homeless. Persia been moving with Yipes. Persia moved in with Yipes when we lost Ark 5. So that was a long time ago. She would come by with Yipes and whatnot, so but she didn't sleep there anymore in like the new Ark, the God's Ark. She didn't sleep in the God's Ark. Don't mind me looking over there. I'm watching Castlevania in the background. But yeah, so she would come and go with Yipes whenever the case may be, and that was fine. We were all cool. Everybody liked when they came over and stuff like that and whatever. So in 2014, I went to Defend the North. After Defend the North, I shortly afterwards went to France with Dominion, which is the great story of how Triforce got left in France. We missed our plane or something like that. Long story, but we were told if we stayed in France, we get a new ticket. So we stayed, and then that ticket was not refunded to us, which then forced me to call a bunch of people in America to get new tickets for me and Dominion to get back home. That then was used against me about bad management. I don't know how, like, the people who were sponsoring us to stay there, kind of, well, I don't want to say them because it's a controversial story, but there were two branded entities in France. And one of them who wanted to work with us told us A versus the ones who were already working with us and how to sort it out to do B. If we stayed in France, additionally longer to go on TV, which was No Life TV and MTV's Game 1, we would get brand new tickets to for us to go home. So we went on MTV's Game 1, but then they was like, we can't afford your tickets to send you home. We already gave you enough for your hotel, which pissed off me and Dominion. Dominion was like, see, you shouldn't have trusted them. And I was like, yeah, the FGC. FGC France. But y'all know who you know what you did. But it's all good. We didn't want to talk about it then because we didn't want to kind of put the France community on blast because it wasn't the whole France community. Shout outs to Mr. Karate, who took up me and Dominion up off the streets and said, yo, that's messed up what they did. You guys can stay at my place. And we stayed at his place for like 2.5 months until we got the money to be able to fly back to France. And that's actually what happened. But I was being responsible with that story and information as I didn't want to leak it because I didn't want people to take out of context and think France overall FGC is bad. No, it was just one particular set of dudes that made a promise and then changed. So it was just an issue that, hey, listen, let's just get the money, get out of here, and let's call it a day. The FGC, especially our Kappa, was like, hey guys, let's blow it up. All right, but if you blow it up, you make the whole scene look bad. No, as long as it gets you, Triforce. Smart, guys, smart, real smart. Just like this situation that's happening here with this new rumor. Let's find a way to blame Triforce for, yet again, for something he did not do because it's entertaining news. Not understanding how this may affect Persia, how this may affect Yipes, and anyone else involved. So they just make stuff up and just write it on our Kappa. And our Kappa allows it. And the fighting game community fans it. They're like, make it bigger. Why? Because it's entertaining. And, okay, fine, you don't have to like me, but at least respect Persia and Yipes. Nah. When it comes to trolling, everyone is fair game. So, I was in France. I was in France from February till about June. Yeah, I sent Dominion home before I even got home. After that, then Persia had left the Empire. She was the first to leave. Then followed after Sanford, then Yipes. Then we had what we was called the second great fallout, right? Because definitely right after Sanford left, it was a big thing. And then all the guys of CD Jr. left and all that other stuff. And so Dominion waited until after Evo, then he left and whatever. So, and this is me in, where was I? I was here, right? Well, not at this house, but at your other house in Ohio. So, and I stood here until December, in which Mewtwo King and Armada had left later on in the year. Armada left in November, Mewtwo King left in January of the following year, 2015. In 2015, I got a job offer, international job offer in Jamaica for Cyberbox to be an esports consultant for the esports league that they were trying to build in Jamaica. And I stayed in Jamaica for an entire year. So the question is this: whether you pick 2014 or 2015, how was it possible for me to have sexual relations with Persia if I was not on the continent of the United States? Are you trying to say that my endowment was able to stretch over the Atlantic Ocean or the Caribbean Sea and reached into New York, into her bedroom to violate her? Is this what our Kappa, is this the story our Kappa is selling? Because I'm wondering, because I didn't know I possessed this power. Perhaps this is why my wife is marrying me. When I go to sleep at night, she's like, oh my God, it can stretch. And I'm just like, but I'm not aware of these things. I have to be unconscious. Ultra sexual instinct. I have to be unconscious with it, and then the glow comes on like Goku, and then you hear the song ja da la ja da, and it just goes, it just grows and it just goes anywhere. Is this what you guys are saying? Like, let me know, because this is crazy. You guys can really just like tell me so that I can become aware. I need to become aware of my ultra sexual instinct so that I can master it like Goku. I need to master it. I have to. This is a power. I may quit Empire Arcadia, become a porn star, and just, I'll be set. Yeah, I tell my wife, listen, honey, look, our Kappa has taught me that I have ultra instinct. What are you talking about? Look, oh my God. I'm like, I'm quitting EMP. What are you going to do? I'm going to go work for Pornhub or one of these other, I'm going West Coast. I'm going Cali because that's where they have the best porn companies. And I'm just going to go work there, and I'll be able to make a U.S. money and then bring it back to Jamaica, and we'll be good. I'm like, this is not a plan, guys, because, like, apparently, this is what I'm doing. So, guys.
I will give you the plane ticket.
This is crazy, V. This is nuts. Like this is coonery. This is buffoonery. What does Etika call it? Tomfoolery. I don't understand how people can come up with this. Jerry Fudo says, go for Johnson & Johnson. Ah, that's what I should work for, Johnson & Johnson. We can work with a deal and get the new...
family company.
A family company. Johnson & Johnson, get the newest KY jelly. And call it KY jelly Ultra Instinct.
Oh my god.
That's what we're going to call it, Ultra Instinct. Oh, man.
I would buy that in a second.
This is crazy. So, FGC relationships that ended bad because of cheating. So there's other guys that they talk about in there, but I'm just going to talk about what these people implicated me in or put me in, because I'm kind of flattered that, you know, I'm like 90% out of the FGC. I only deal with the FGC through my players when they go to tournaments whenever we can't afford them to go through tournaments. But like, I have a toe left in the FGC. I don't really deal with the FGC, and they just find a way to pull me back in. Well, unfortunately, guys, I'm only here temporary to enjoy it, to see what you guys write about me, because it's full of entertainment. You guys are YouTube content. That's what you guys are. So let's look at the 48 comments in 18 hours. One guy says, do Persia glasses get bigger every time she cheats on Yipes? That's crazy. This is foolishness, me. One guy says, they're the novelty kind, I'm pretty sure. One guy says, meanwhile, I'm over here thinking I should cheat on my pre-calc test. That was such a nerdy thing to write. That was like corny. Anyway, one guy says, most people would cheat by sneakily asking, what's the number to the room? Oh, I read that. That was so dumb. I don't even know what the hell that was about. What is this guy saying? Another one says, you ain't trying if you ain't cheating. Whoa. Another guy says, is it weird to have like calculus more than pre-calculus? Why is this guy writing this? Clearly this guy is a virgin. Moving forward. I believe she cheated on Yipes, but I ain't believing she cheated with him on effing Triforce. Come on now. See, I like that guy. He has some brains, right? First of all, I don't think Persia would like... I'm not Persia's type. And I like all types of girls, but if my preference is black women, that, like, you guys know that, like, I don't have a problem with like different girl colors and stuff like that, but if I have to make a choice, right, I'm gonna pick black. But that's me. Triforce has an accent and a lot of power. He ran the East Coast top players. You want cans of Chef Boyardee? Triforce got you covered. Thirsty? I'm sure you got some expired Sunny D in the fridge. Don't worry, fam. Could you resist someone with all that power? Bet you gonna cap a pride just thinking about it. Miss says, damn it, man. What did I tell you about doing imaginary shit? If you only stopped, you wouldn't be in this situation. That's Miss. Another donation. Thank you, Miss. Miss, I'm trying, B. Come on. Like, what do you want from me? I'm like, I can't help this. Like, these guys are just... What do you want me to do? Thank you for the donation, Miss. Oh, guys, please, if you feel that I'm entertaining you guys and making your late Saturday night, which is really Sunday morning, drop a subscription or drop a donation. Help the channel out. What's this other guy says? Rough0123. And that was unfortunate to have clicked this link to Triforce's penis pic when he got catfished. And he got a penis that could rival the Guinness World Records for Big Penis Award if it wasn't bent like a banana. Now, you guys must be like, alright, that's a lie. Triforce, you're making it up. You just made that up. Alright, think I made that up? Alright, hold on. 1 second here. Hold on. Where's print screen? Alright, I'm gonna put this inside the Discord. Right? I'm gonna put this in the Discord, right? Then I'm gonna click the picture, right? Come on, load picture. I'm going to click this picture. Oh wow, it's 2 screens. I don't know if you guys are gonna be able to see this. Open link.
No, we can see it.
No, because when it print screen, it print both screens, so everything got condensed. Damn it. Crap.
Use that program I have on there.
Did you see the
program next to this?
Open it.
Open it. Oh, this is select the snip mode using the mode button. So go to the thread,
Other thing.
select this is it.
Uh-huh.
Oh, you wait.
You have to use the program.
How to use it?
Open it.
All right, it's open right here.
Okay, there should be an option that lets you just do it.
New. Okay.
Yeah, and then it highlights the screen, and then you cut out what you want.
Ah.
Just drag. Yeah.
Okay, just like this. Oh man, you guys got to see this. Woo! I like
And
this.
You can copy and paste. You can copy, save.
Oh,
and
is it
paste.
the snipping tool?
Yeah, it's snipping tool. I gotta get this.
Yeah,
save,
yeah.
Save as. What if I just want to copy from here?
Save as, save it to the desktop.
Save as. One sec. I got you guys. I got you. I got you. Just everyone, hold on.
Desktop.
Desktop. You guys got to see this. R Kappa Big D.
Lord have
Yeah, you guys got to see this. So now that that's on the desktop, right? I come over here to Discord. Bam. All right. Let's see. We
Oh, he's in the bed now with Rivian.
Huh?
He's
Oh
in the
yeah,
bed with
Vegeta's in the bed with you.
That thing is gonna get that meme is gonna get so much goddamn mileage.
The White 666
Rivian.
Ron Jeremy of Esports. Why would you donate 666? Come on, B. You messed up. Now you pissed off Miss because you messed up his number. He's like, you couldn't donate something else? Hold on for a second. Where's the snippet? Where's the snippet? Thank you, Dwight. I appreciate the support for your what's the word for this? Illuminati donation of the devil's numbers or whatever it is.
Wait, no, it didn't mess it up. You know why? Because 333 times 2 times 1 is 666.
Oh, wow, really? Funny. I see what you're saying. But, wait, I'm on your desktop. Where is the snip clip? Oh, I'm looking for I guess I'm looking for the file that says Big D. Where is it? I don't see it over here.
Just use the search bar.
On the search bar. What is it?
You called it R Kappa Big D.
R Kappa Big D. Okay. Enter. Oh, whoa.
Alright, just type in Big D then.
Okay. But wait, I don't understand. I just saved it to your desktop. Where is it? Big D. What the hell? What? Oh, there it is. What? Random.
It's not a big image.
Oh, that's
It
fine.
literally cuts it to the size that you made it.
Okay, here's the thing. Bam. Open in link. And then not. Whoa. Okay, guys. So the guys on YouTube, take a look at this. Take a look at this, right? Since you guys don't believe me. Take a look at that. Bam. Because I want you guys to there is a reason why you needed to see that. I know you guys may be wondering. Now, I wonder, why would Triforce say that? Because I don't want you guys to think I'm making this stuff up. This
It's what people are making up about you.
is R Kappa FGC and what people make up about me. Now, here's the real question. Something I don't think anyone's been thinking about. How does this person know what my endowment looks like and the actual size? Number two, I really hope this is a girl. Because I really feel uncomfortable that a guy is like, he has a big D. That is like, hey, yo, what is going on? Like, why are you looking at my stuff? Like, that's crazy. What is going on? This is nuts. This is this is foolishness. Then oh no. You guys don't even want to know what the next comment is. The next comment is, was it bent down the line like Gonzo's nose? Yo. What is these people's problem? They call those Gonzo D's. Yo, this is crazy. Then a guy laughs and says, no, it was bent to the side. So it was a giant banana turned to the side. That's why they catfished the site. Wait, that's why the catfish site had a censored version where he overlaid a banana over his D because it looked exactly like a giant banana. Now, there's something telling about this.
A lot of dudes getting real specific about that dick.
The real crazy part about this is that some guy supposedly catfished me or whatever the case may be. It's a dude. Now, from what I learned with a catfish, you set a guy up, right? And you make jokes about him, right? But do you post their private parts online?
I don't think so.
Like, what does that make you? Like,
I think the scene's just getting really comfortable with the kind of lifestyle that they want to portray.
I really think so. I think they're just
Like they're using you to integrate this slowly so that everyone gets real comfortable with it. Yeah, it's all jokes and stuff like that. But then you're gonna start seeing other dudes' dicks for no reason. If no one's gonna be in trouble with anybody, there's not gonna be no scandal. You're just gonna start seeing dicks.
It's just dicks everywhere, right?
Everywhere.
And they just pop up out of nowhere. And it's
Great
like
sound
that's what it seems like. Cause that's what it looks like.
Guys, look at this dick.
So enough.
And then other stuff is gonna start. One thing leads to another. That's all I'm saying.
Apparently, Nori Mac, I got catfished. So there's this girl, right? Well, it's a guy acting like a girl that I had interest in. Well, it's kind of funny. It was a troll who was insulting me, right, at first, and everyone was like, "Yo, Triforce, destroy her!" This was the early days of the eviscerations, right? And I was like, nah, man, I'm not gonna destroy the person. I'm just gonna talk to the person. I'm like, yo, why are you like this? Like, what is your problem? Like, why don't you like leave people alone? Like, do you have friends or anything like that? And everyone's like, yo, you should roast the person. I said, no, there's no need to roast the person. Let the person rock, right? I started talking to the person. I said, you need friends, and I decided to become the girl's friend, right? But I later on found out that it's an actual dude, right? But at the time, I thought like this was a girl. So instead of being her enemy, I thought I could diffuse the situation by being her friend. Then this girl is like, oh, I don't have a boyfriend, and you know, I'm white, but you know, I'm attracted to black guys. And I'm like, word, now I'm single. So I'm like, oh wow. So I was like, okay, word. I said, well, would you like to go out? We can go talk and be friends and stuff like that, and we can work from there. So this dude now is taking advantage of a new opportunity to troll me, right? Because I diffused the situation so he couldn't troll me that way. So it's like, yo, if I pretend to be a girl, I got an opportunity to catfish Triforce. Then you know what the guy does? The guy literally now goes and writes a blog on Blogger Spot. And it's all text, and he says, I had sexual conversation with the person, and then here is a picture of his meat, and it's just D. No legs, no arms, no torso to attach it to, just D. Hanging, swinging.
There's a picture, so I can't swing. Unless it's a gift.
According to them, hooking, because they said it was curving. So it's just hooking. And I'm like, so people are like, Triforce, that's your D. So I said, really? Dudes, not girls. Dudes. See, I can understand if a girl goes, come on Triforce, let's keep it real between me and you. It's yours. I'm like, it is? Really? How would you know? Oh,
you know that thing that happens to every man where like a dude convinces you that that's your dick.
Pretty much. So
you know, like,
someone said the floor pattern of the arc matches the floor pattern in the picture. I'm like,
first of all, floor patterns are not exclusive. And
like number two, Photoshop. It could just have been a picture of a person standing in the arc, took a picture down, and someone just cut out a D and just put it in the picture.
Because again, there are no body parts. It's just
there's no body parts. It's just a D.
Do you know how easy it is to crop out a dick?
I could take a picture of your floor right now. Go on Pornhub and get the biggest D, crop it out, and just connect and say, this is somebody's D. So dudes is like, yeah, but Triforce, we know it's yours. And I'm like, wait a minute. Are you guys having sex with me unconsciously? Because how do you know? This is a question I'm asking them.
There you go. That's the picture right there.
What? Yo, you're so stupid. Exactly. Wait, what? The one that says intense? You guys writing in the Discord. My meat. It's day 20. My meat has ascended to Ultra Instinct. Even if I try to beat my meat, it automatically dodges it and I can't. When November is over, I will come out as the victor from this challenge. This is the foolishness, B. This is the foolishness. Pauldron's commentary is killing me, but he's keeping it real. They should have found a herpes. Wow, Dwight. Well, a sexual predator. I don't know if the person who was trying to catfish me was a sexual predator or not. I won't do to them what they do to me by start making accusations. But funny enough, in 2000, it was a Virginia tournament. It was either 2014 or no, it was 2013. Could have been 2014 because, like I said, I left for France. But in 2014, I met the person who tried to catfish me, and it's a dude, a white guy, and from Virginia. It's literally out of VA, and everyone's like, "Yo, Triforce, chill." Everyone thought I was gonna destroy him, and I was like, "I'm not gonna destroy him." I told people, "Get off of me." I was like, "You guys are exacerbating the situation." So when I have a talk with the guy, and I met the guy face to face, and I closed the door, so it kind of came off like threatening, but it wasn't. He was trying to run into this guy tried to take a security elevator, so he ran to the door, and Noel was the one who's like, "Triforce, that's him." So I ran after him, and he tried to go into there's a, like, it's, you know, like you try to take stairs up in the elevator.
Yes.
There's a service elevator in the stairway. So he opened the door, tried to go in there, try to press the button, like, "You lazy bastard, why didn't you run up the stairs?" Like, the guy waited for the elevator. Like,
he knew he could not run an African.
yeah, he probably knew. It's like, "Oh my God, he's black. He's gonna beat me up in the staircase." So he waited for the elevator, and then he knew he couldn't outrun an African. So he's like, "I gotta try to take an elevator." So then I opened the door, and then and PR Baldwin was like trying to grab me, and I was like, "Get off of me!" And I was like, so I told PR, and he's like, "Yo, sorry." And at the time, PR Baldwin was still a part of EMP, and he's like, "Triforce, if you do this, you're gonna ruin EMP." And I was like, "I'm just gonna talk to him." I was like, "You guys are making it sound like I'm gonna beat this guy's ass." So I was like, "Get off of me." So when I got in there, I closed the door slowly, right? And I looked at him and I said, "Relax." And then I was like, "Turn around." And he's turned around, and you can see he's mad shook. And I'm like, I am not even gonna do anything to this guy. So I stood a distance from him because I don't want anyone. So people are looking. Some people have video, because I looked at the door and people were taking pictures throughout the door. And I'm standing there, I'm like, what would make you want to do that? What would make you want to write something about someone and say that they're sexually doing X, Y, Z? I was like, I don't understand this. Why would you do that? And he was like, because it's funny. I was like, but do you know how you could destroy a person's life that way? And what implications it can do? That slander, I could sue you. And if you can't pay for it, you could do jail time for that. For what? A meme? A joke? Why?
Shot him because it was funny.
Oh, whatever.
That's always their excuse, though. Actually, a lot of people like that have been caught in, like, you know, they've been confronted in real life, and it's like their excuse generally is just because I was just joking.
I was just joking. Exactly.
But because these people exist on the internet only to impress other people on the internet, they don't realize the ramifications of their actions. Or the kind of consequences they can have.
What if I was a Tupac thugged ass dude?
He'd be shot dead. Like,
he'd be shot dead.
That you like for a joke. Because you wanted to fit in with an internet crowd. Like, you know.
He would have died over nothing. If I would, no, that's not even funny. What if I wasn't me?
No, there are dudes who have actually.
There's people
put hits
just
out.
Yeah.
But they found out who did the stuff and then they
put hits out there, and you just die.
What do you think hitmen do nowadays? They don't kill people who are trying to ruin businesses. They try to kill people who are telling jokes on the internet. No, I mean, like, you can really look up these cases, like.
So yeah, so I just said, well, look. So he said, so the guy was like,
pay them in Bitcoins?
He says, can he pay them in Bitcoins? They'll probably take Bitcoins.
Yeah, they
and anything.
Well, I mean, you have to take Bitcoin.
They probably would.
Why do you think the government's cracking down on Bitcoin? Because it's not traceable for real.
So when I told this guy this, I said, you've caused a lot of damage to my team and me as a person. And I was like, but at the end of the day, now I know a face to who did it. So, and he was like, so I just told him, if you're wondering if I was going to do something to you, nah, I just wanted to see the guy's face at hand. So I pulled out my camera and I just took pictures of his face. So I said, now I know who. If I need to, I was like, the difference between me and other people, I need a face so I can connect it to a family, someone I can sue. I'm not interested in hurting you. And if I'm going to destroy you, I'm going to destroy you through the law, the legal system. And there are laws that protect people. And I have no problem exonerating myself. I was like, I'm not going to take the route like every stupid black hoodlum does in the hood. The first thing they resort to is violence, because you cannot win the battle that way. You gotta go through the system, and you gotta be smart about it. So he's like, yo, I didn't give you permission to take my picture of my face. So I said, what you gonna do? Come and take the camera from me? I said, come on.
You actually don't need his permission.
I didn't need his permission. I took his picture. What are you gonna do?
You took his picture in a public place.
Oh, what he's gonna do? Call the police? Please.
Every Kodak moment you can sue
He
for.
took a picture of me.
No, I'm gonna say this guy catfished me online and then put up some pictures and accused me of sexually harassing a minor girl that he's catfishing by sending D-pics and saying it's mine. And then I'm like, your officer, here's a copy, here's a camera, right? Make sure that I upload that online and sent it to my computer. Where at that, well, was I? No, I wasn't married to Daisy at the time. But the guys at the Empire, Kramer would have gotten it and whatever, and I would have gone to court. I would have gone to jail that night and with him, and we would have sat in the thing. And I'm like, the minute we go to court, you're done. And then I would make an example out of him. Because that's the thing. I want to make examples out of people. That's why when all these people, all this negative stuff you hear about me can only be on our Kappa. The day that comes to daylight, I make money. I'm waiting for these dudes. Like this new situation here. You know, a part of me hopes this hurts Persia and Yipes and makes it a situation where she gets hurt by this. Because I will contact Persia and be like, lawsuit? I'll crowdfund straight from my community. Hey guys, listen, we got a case. And my community, we raised $7,000. We raised $7,000 to go to the Hall of Fame. If you think I can't crowdfund $5,000 to take the bum ass who put this shit online that hurt Persia, me and Yipes and hurt our life, if we can cake off of them, those guys will be finished.
I mean, like, my whole thing is that I understand our Kappa is funny sometimes. Sometimes they really are just genuinely funny.
But this is not funny.
But here's the thing, though. Like, the stuff that y'all spend y'all time entertained by, the celebrities that you love in this stuff, the movement of the whole video game profession, it's damaged by these stupid joke-telling dudes. Because somebody hears that stuff and they're like, oh, well, I don't want to work with X, Y, and Z. Or,
exactly.
I'm not going to pay a certain player, or I'm going to kick certain player off my team. It's like, there's too much drama. No.
So, and this is what they do. And these are the things that hurt me, hurt my organization, or hurt me as a person, spiced me, good stuff. So, I'm going to, Nori Mac says, so why does this come up again so now? Oh, Nori Mac, Nori Mac, you joined in late. So the new, this is for you. Let me put this in the room for you, Nori Mac, because you're late. And you probably didn't get to see the post. Look on the Black Folders post. I'm going to post them all in there, right? That's the first one. Yeah, and then you need to read this. Because I'm going to close off the, I'm going to use the last 30 minutes to talk about the last topic. How the FGC cannibalizes itself. So the new thing going on right now, Nori Mac, is that apparently Persia cheated on Yipes with me. I'm in Ohio. So apparently I Ultra Instinct my penis to New York and
wait, when did that happen again?
Oh, that happened earlier this year. So I was in Jamaica.
You were in Jamaica.
Yeah,
and
so
Cleveland,
it was
and Ottumwa.
Yeah, so I Ultra Instinct my my penis across the Caribbean Sea to do something with Persia.
Oh, and Florida.
Yeah, and Florida. So and this was during the hurricane. So it defied Mother Nature. I should slap the tornadoes and typhoons out of the way just to get out of here.
Just went right to Ultra Instinct.
Yeah, Ultra Instinct, B. This is what we're working with. So now,
Ultra Distinct.
You can. I'll read a couple of the foolishness and then we'll move on to the last topic. Let's do 7 minutes of this nonsense. So one guy says, forgot about when Shady K cucked Marlon Pie with Nina. Wow, dude is crazy. Mamando says, her and her boyfriend at the time went to Evo when her boyfriend was playing his pool matches casually. She was out with what's his name doing God knows what. Like, this is crazy. Like, dudes just come on here blowing up people's spots. Then he goes on to say these hoes ain't loyal. Sorry, Yipes, but these FGC esports girls are trashy. Yada yada yada, whatever. Tournament organizers, more like tournament whore organizers. Wow. Crazy. It's more like there's 100,000 dudes for every woman in the FGC. If you were the only man on earth, would you stay loyal? This guy tries to justify it. That's crazy.
If you're the only man on earth, what is the point of staying loyal? If you're the only man on earth, what is the purpose of staying loyal? There ain't gonna be nobody to be loyal to in a minute.
Then one guy says, what happened with Yipes and his girl? And a dude says, dude assaulted her and could be facing serious jail time.
Oh.
But like, this is what I don't understand. Like, let's say you knew that. Let's say that is true. Unless you have proof, you really shouldn't post that online. Unless you have something where it says, here he's being charged with assault and battery to XYZ. Don't say that.
Yeah.
Because it's an opinion. No, it's not an opinion. It's a lie. Because unless Persia went on a wall and said, I left Yipes because he did XYZ to me. Like, what do you do? Why would you write that? And they don't care about how this would affect her, how this will affect other people. They just do it. Have you ever met Low Tier God Triforce? Nah. They're rambling about dented cans of ravioli. Oh, you guys are reading the funnies? Yeah. So one guy says, horse crap. Word is he found out she cheated on and hit her out of anger. But there's no charges pressed. He was casting with her just yesterday at Capcom Cup.
By the way, did you see that picture where it's like? I was saying, did you see that picture where it's like, where it's like, I forget what it says. It says something about that something restraining order, blah blah blah, and then you see Yipes just like. You see Persia looking at Yipes, and Yipes is like, I don't want to hear your shit.
No, I didn't see that picture.
That was hilarious.
I would be shocked if you hit someone out of anger.
Who, me? No, I can hit somebody out of anger. I could hit somebody out of anger. It's just that, you know, I like, it has to be a warranted situation. So they the guy put a picture and showing Persia and Yipes doing Capcom Cup yesterday. Now, for whatever reason they broke up, right? I'm going to show you guys this picture. This is a very sad picture to me. Because I'll tell you something about, like, who's that? Oh, that's A-Train. A-Train, mute your mic. Here's a picture of, Yipes and Persia. I have a problem with those type of pictures. When you break up with a girl that you've been with, that you love for a certain amount of time, like, you know, if you break up with a girl or whatever, and then you work with her, that's not cool to me.
It says the page doesn't.
Why is that not cool?
That's.
Can you explain to me why that's not cool?
Me, I couldn't do that. Okay, let me put you in a situation, right? Okay, right? Let's say Sash cheats on me, right? And out of a rage of anger, I couldn't control myself and I slap her.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
And then she breaks up with me.
Okay.
I could not see Sasha anymore. I can't be around her.
Physically, you couldn't see her?
I couldn't physically see her.
Couldn't be in the same space?
I couldn't be in the same. When my wife divorced me, which to this day I don't even know why she divorced me. You know how hard it was for me to even deal with seeing any of our pictures? When you love a person for real, B, you can't. That's spiritual and mental stress, B.
I don't know. Maybe. Okay. Well, in that case, I gotta consider myself very strong because I've burned several bridges and I have been able.
No. I have a best friend all my life. He do me wrong. She do me wrong. We break up. I can see them the next day.
Yeah.
Okay. Dudes in the Empire who told me they were brothers for life left EMP, left me in the street. Sleeping in the street. Dudes went on a better lives and blah. I see them. Yo, what up, B? But when you love somebody, there's a difference between friend. When you actually are in love with somebody, it is a total different situation. I went to bed with my wife, butt ass naked, telling my wife things I won't tell my father or a doctor or a priest. It's her and God that only knows. She becomes the other half of you. That's like losing your arm. When people get into accidents and they lose their leg, there's a psychological damage done to you. When you lose a part of you. So if you don't really love the person, then that's different. So I don't want to say her name, But when I lost her, I didn't really love her. I cared for her. I have love for her, but I didn't love her like that. But I loved my ex, loved, ED. I don't want no one taking out of context like, yo, Sash, look at Triforce. I loved my ex-wife. So when I lost her, that was terrible for me. I love Sash. I lose Sash, that would destroy me. It would break me. It would break me up. Will I be able to recover? Well, only because of the Empire. The Empire is the only thing that is the reason why I just don't lose it. Because I have one thing in my life that I know will never betray me.
Yeah.
That's it. But like if Sash was just up and leave me, that I would need a week off. I tell you guys, I'm like, Poldrin, you have the helm. We go on Triforce. I shave off my locks and I put on some Tibetan clothes and I get a walking stick and I'm like, I'll be back. I'll be on my Tibetan monk shit, B.
Yo, that's...
No, if you love when you love a person, you will understand what I'm saying. If you can't understand this now, that means you've never been in love.
I can only take that at face value. I mean, I hear exactly what you're saying. And I can empathize with the situation, but
when my wife left me, right? One time I saw her in the street. My heart nearly fell in my ass just because I saw her. Just because I saw her. But over time, like, you know, years pass, time heals all. My father used to tell me that. Triforce, listen, I know you're trying to deal it. Just give it space. Time will heal your heart. And I'm like, no, it won't. But I love her so much. And my father's like, listen to me. And I'm like, and he's like, time will heal her. Just stay away from her. Over time, your mind will rationalize it. Your mind will help heal your heart. Your mind will start to tell you, man, fuck that shit. Move on. Then your heart gets over it. The mind is the first you got to get over. But most people break down mentally. Then when they break down mentally, it's just raw emotion that takes over.
This is the last thing I'm gonna say about it. I'm probably gonna eat this shit later.
My ex-wife, K Jet Till. Yeah, my ex-wife. I have a new fiance now. Like, I don't even think about my ex-wife. Like, see, that sounds so fake. I was gonna say my new wife is better than my old, but in reality she is. She just is.
I'm just saying, I don't personally believe that you can ever really be that happy because of another person. So I'm not very attached to people.
No, well, okay.
So what you're telling me, I can't ever foresee like being
you cannot conceive the thought now.
Well, it's because I don't really put that much attachment.
Exactly.
I don't put that much attachment into people.
Exactly my point.
And I probably never will at this point.
Because most people don't, because they don't ever want to be in that situation. Some guys can't take it. Some guys put so much in, they don't put 100% in. Dudes put 120 in. Their wife leave them, pistol.
I just feel like
go into the drawer, click, clack, pat, pat. She done, and then they pull out, and then they blow their own brains out.
Jesus Christ.
That's a normal thing. A-Train, am I lying? Who's that?
I'm not surprised. I'm just saying, like,
a rapper did this like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Like a big time rapper, legendary rapper. His girl left him. My man said click, clap, pat, pat. She was done. Put the tools in the mouth. Pull. Brains. Wall. Yeah. It was over. Dude couldn't. I'm like, damn. Like, okay, I never get to the point where I'm killing her and then wasting my life. Never. I don't care how. I'll put in 200% love. I'll just take the. I'm too scared to kill myself. That's me. I'm too scared to kill myself. I have anti-suicide genes.
I just don't invest the thoughts that somebody will ever be able to, like, really make me happy to the point where I couldn't live without them. That's where I set myself up with. Because my thing is, if I have a problem with someone, I feel like it's really just because of me. It's just because I can't deal with it. So I don't ever put that much value into people.
So hold on for a second. Nori Max says I feel bad for the girl when I'm the one that broke up. Well, I never break up with any of the women I've ever been with. They've all left me. I never leave them. I'm a very committed person. I go with a girl better for the work, better or worse. That I can
sympathize with.
My ex-wife cheated on me twice, and I forgave her.
Yeah.
I'm like, some shit happened, but I forgave her. But like, I can deal with the problems because it's not the end of the world, and I have the rest of my life with her. It was just one bad moment in life. It's not something worth killing a person over or ending an invested relationship in time, because time is, you can't get that back. But This guy goes on to say, Chris Siemens, is it Siemens?
Siemens.
Okay, what's going on, Chris? Dwight says, you change your whole life and plans into that person, and when it ends up, and all your plans are gone to shit. Exactly.
See, I don't, any waking moment I spend with people, I try to make the most out of.
But I look at it from this point of view. I got with my ex-wife, and I said, be the empress.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no. See, you guys are putting more on the table here.
Same thing with Sash. Sasha's my empress. She's my everything. I want her to travel with me all we go. When I get Empire Kitty up to her, so I want to give her half the company. I want her to help her build her own shit for herself. I want to do all that stuff. If she left me, what?
Pretty morbid.
Listen. Okay, anyway.
Keep it down.
Sorry. Jude Bell. I like how people always start drama with Triforce. It is what it is, though, Jude.
You like how? Oh, no, she means that.
Yeah, exactly.
Sorry, it's late for me.
I have those genes
she meant
too.
that facetiously.
Why do you like that, Jude? No, Dwight, he doesn't mean it like that.
No, I said that
No, not you. Dwight thinks.
I also did that though. I did that though.
Oh, I could tell it was sarcasm. Yeah.
It's late for me.
So, but that picture there with Yipes, man, and Persia, that's gotta hurt, man. That's gotta hurt them both. I don't know why they broke up, but that's gotta hurt them both for real. So, it's whatever. I don't know the official reason why they broke up. To be very honest with you, I really should ask, but it's really none of my business. It's one of those things, but I really wish they were still together personally. But I'm not gonna jump in and try to save nobody's relationship, and that's nothing personal. It's because it's just one of those things, man. I don't need to get into any more nonsense. Anyway, I'm gonna put about 20 more minutes of this. Let's read some of the other comments before we go to the last issue, which is the funniest of them all. How the FGC cannibalizes itself. Because after they're done trashing me, then they go and destroy themselves. And I'm like, what? Like, how do you eat yourself? But whatever. Someone says, didn't see him at MVC. When it betrayed him, he probably should have. This is because he's still in denial about it. Okay, if he hit her, which we still have no idea if it's actually happened, there were no charges pressed, at least not yet. Just like always, someone makes a story on 4chan or Reddit and people keep parroting it as if it's fact. Shoutouts to Nkendevu V3, the most sensible thing written on our Kappa to date. Written on our Kappa to date. If you are coming into a community and you go on our Kappa and you take what's written on our Kappa at face value as what's happening, you're an idiot. A blithering one at that.
First of all, I would like to
Hold on, let me get it.
Yeah.
Shout outs to Sick for the donation. He said, hail. This must be a EMP member, because only EMP members say hail. But thank you. Oh my goodness, I'm saying thank you, and he put 666 in the room. Oh my goodness.
This is what I'm saying. Like, for anybody out there who's ever, it's got milk in it.
I thought you was gonna let it rock.
No. Anyway, what was I gonna say? Okay, yeah. Like, for anybody who's ever taken interest in an RCAP or a 4chan post, do you not know where you are?
No, they don't.
That's like me going into a back alley and getting a sub sandwich from some dude who had it in his shirt. I don't know where that's been. You don't know these people. None of these people are credited anything. And the problem is that it's not the fault of new age millennials or anything like that. There are grown ass men, crusty grown ass men, old crusty grown ass men.
I'm talking about big belly. I'm talking about donut crumbs on it, slapping it off.
All they can do.
Keyboard commando.
They have to be a keyboard commando. They can't get out of their house. Okay? No one loves them. That's why they're fat slobs.
Rambo with the bandana on their head and they tie it tight.
They have no real social life. They just delve into hobbies and shit. Again.
Anyway. Locked Myth. Thank you for the donation. We don't deal with demons. Ah, he's a Breath of the Wild streamer.
I mean, but that's what these guys are, the demons. But anyway, what I'm trying to say is, like, you do realize that these people have no credibility whatsoever unless they were there.
How dare you?
I can understand, but the majority of people do exactly what Triforce said. They just post stuff on there, and it keeps repeating and repeating until people believe it. And that's generally how a lie gets spread and becomes the truth. But why does anyone take interest in anything put on 4chan or Reddit?
I don't get it.
I don't get it. It's like, would you buy a car from those dudes?
Yes, they probably would, because they're that stupid.
I'm just saying, like, if you even look at those posts and you're like, this seems interesting, beyond entertainment.
Like, these are the same people. A dude came into the R-Kappa room and said, I'm glad I came in here and found out about the Empire. My man is in a thread that says, Triforce runs a prostitution ring to keep EMP afloat.
Why do you trust R-Kappa to give you any accurate or viable or true news about anything?
Why would they believe that news? That news is so outlandish that they actually believe it.
Wait. No, what I'm saying is, forget about the outlandishness of it. It's like the old men, the veterans of these social media sites. It's like they coerce the new people into believing that they are the way, the truth, and the light. It's like a cult.
It is a cult.
Because you ever hear somebody talk about that? Like, I have sources. They never link you to anything. They always say everything came from R-Kappa.
No, this is the worst. When the guy said, show me proof, and they give you a R-Kappa link. Like,
just an R-Kappa link.
My man, that is not proof. That's a link to R-Kappa.
Here's how journalism works. If you don't have at least 3 sources, you're full of shit. Sorry for the language, but that's the only way I can explain it.
No, shit's not a curse.
Sure. Anyway, but what I'm saying, you're absolutely right, though. We'll get on that in some other time. But anyway, if you don't have 3 sources that people can trace, back to a name, you're nobody. Your information is completely,
bogus.
Useless. Bogus, exactly, useless. Like, no one should trust anything you're saying. I can say anything about anyone at any time, and I can convince XYZ amount of people to believe me. Or at least play the telephone game long enough for the story to become interesting enough to spread around, get viral, and then everyone believes it because old people don't know what to do on the internet, young people don't know what to do on the internet. It's the in-betweens, it's the veterans, okay? It's those people who spent their time.
Like, listen to this part.
Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
So let's talk about destruction of the FGC from R-Kappa. The very same people who are supposed to be charged to protect with truth, justice, hell, juice too. One guy says if she pressed charges, the FGC would destroy her.
How?
What?
How? How could they destroy her?
Hold on, did you read that wrong?
Miss donated 133. Why is it so surprising? People go through Brat for the news. What? Bart? B-R-E-I-T. Breitbart for their news. I don't know. I don't even know what Breitbart is.
Breitbart is a British publication.
Oh, okay.
You remember that dude I was showing you? That guy with the blonde hair and he was gay? Like that guy who was talking, who was supporting Donald Trump? Yeah. He works for Breitbart. He's actually a decent dude. The only reason he was supporting Donald Trump is because he didn't like anybody else.
Yeah, there wasn't much.
And he's British. Also, he's British. I mean, like his vote doesn't matter, but he did coerce a lot of people to vote for him. Unintentionally. And he's allowed to express his opinion.
Miss gets us to 999, so he flips it upside down.
God, what was that guy's name?
Miss, listen to this. One guy says, right. I like when Noel hit a woman. No, like when Noel hit a woman? Oh, you're going to argue that the FGC hated Noel and loves Yipes? While true, Noel had some of the most powerful friends in the FGC and still got crapped on daily by nearly everyone. You'll find some of the most racist F-boys here saying stupid garbage, but that's every day. I ignore these people constantly. They are not the FGC.
Here's the thing, though. It should be socially unacceptable to believe anything for face value on R-Kappa or Reddit or whatever the hell without 3 sources of information that tie back to something, credible.
Yes.
Because, see, anybody can be a PI, anybody can be a journalist, but you have to have sources.
So he goes on to say, there's also no proof or even an accusation from Persia that he hit her.
Right.
You're basing this off some Boston bomber level Reddit shit. Not even that. At least. Oh, okay, that was my computer. Not even that. At least they had images to support their incorrect identification. I tend to be 51% on the woman's side when an accusation is made, and I'm saying to pump the brakes on saying Yipes committed assault quite simply because there's no accusation. But you see the point? They make it up on Reddit. Now, after this guy, him and this other guy, this is it's still Kendevu. It's the Nkendevu kid, right? Oh, not Nkendevu. What the hell? Nkiduv 3, right? That's his name. This very same guy repeats that. This is the most intelligent person on this thread. But the point, sadly enough, despite the logic he's using, everyone's gonna believe Yipes hit her.
No police report.
They're just gonna assume that. Period. Off top.
No charges pressed.
Nothing. Off top.
And you know what's funny about that? It's like
no confessions, nothing.
It's like none of them know.
Zamdow says Noel
like,
beats women. There's already an accusation though. Post Nation of Islam. No, not of Islam. Oh my goodness. Don't worry about that. That was a miss. I read that too fast and it came out of my through a post nationalism. How did I get post Nation of Islam, right?
Kind of
Kiduv says you're accusing someone when you aren't involved is not an accusation. Perza has not accused him, and that's all that matters.
Right. No, well, see, this is the problem. This is the problem we're having in other areas of social media. People don't know the difference between an accusation, dispute. What was the other? It's supposed to be something, but they keep saying it's a dispute. A fact, right?
Well, there's just a facts. There's a dispute when you. That's when you. The dispute's when you're going through to find the facts. Yeah. Accusation is when you accuse someone.
Yeah. These people don't know the definitions of these words.
Yeah.
These words are used out of context, out of proper context to what they should be used as, and people just like, oh, it must be true.
Yeah, Dwight. She didn't even make the accusation. Nope. People just make it up in our capital.
If the victim's not making the accusation, or the people directly involved in not making the accusation, then what are you talking about?
Which is the crazy part.
Were you even there?
No, they weren't there, but this is how they make up.
You don't even have first-hand accounts. Like,
Nah, they were in the room with Yipes.
No one would pick you up as a witness.
Kappa was in the room. So I'm going to head to bed, Triforce. Thanks for the stream. Also, we don't deal with demons. Yo, Locke be watching my Breath of the Wild. Oh, my Breath of the Wild streams are coming back now that the DLC Pack 2 is out. Stay tuned, guys. This month, I got y'all for sure.
Are you actually going to beat the game?
With demons. Whenever I see 666, like in Breath of the Wild, I don't know if you know this. There's a statue that allows you to change your hearts for stamina.
Yeah.
But you have to deal with a demon to do it.
Yeah, you gotta sell your soul.
And I don't. Like right now.
For athleticism.
Yeah. For right now, there's a one of the divine beasts that I beat. My heart is still there. Because someone didn't tell me that if I was not supposed to get that when I got when you go to a statue to trade it in the 4 stones to trade it in for a spirit wheel,
right.
or a stamina wheel or a heart. No one told me that last 4 I was supposed to trade in for stamina because you get a heart when you deal with the what's the name of the thing. So I was like, oh my goodness, so stupid. And then what's dumb is after you beat the things, you can't there has to be a game version, an in-game version where I can trade those in without going through without me having to consort with demons, for real. So one guy says Freudian slip. All right, so guys, we got about 12 more minutes. Let's finish this up. So one guy says this song is whatever. Talking about other people's personal relationships, stay classy. Let's end that that particular thread on. So let's go to the thread that matters. The self-destruction of the FGC. Exhibit A. Look in the actual chat, guys. Look at that Reddit link right there, ladies and gentlemen. It is ridiculous that they even have this foolishness up there. How come we don't have the chat in there? Oh, because I didn't put the chat in there.
Yeah.
We can hear you.
That doesn't make a difference. Not a big deal.
Maybe try for something.
So I'm gonna.
That being blank there is kind of weird.
Yeah.
Can you ask him if he has me muted?
Yeah, if you can. Just so that people can see the chat.
Triforce.
What do you click?
What?
What do you click?
He might have me muted too.
He has us all muted.
Fuck.
Yeah, see if it's highlighted. If it's highlighted, then you need to redo the link. You should say Triforce
live chat. It's off. Well, it's
See, this time,
the eyes on,
but yeah, leave it on. Double click it. Pop out your chat.
So we could say any kind of shit we want to say right now. Nobody's gonna know.
Pop out chat.
Give the link.
Except for me, I will know.
Who do I put this in?
Peanut butter and hot sauce is actually a godlike sandwich.
Control
A train. Kill yourself for saying that.
Sick
no.
Oh my goodness.
You put,
he said,
look,
whoops.
try it.
No, you know what godlike sandwiches? Crunchy peanut butter with Nutella.
Why would you do that?
See, that's such a fucking basic bitch.
I thought it was
sandwich,
boys. Hold on, let me see something. The white.
You're fucking hot sauce with peanut butter. Kill yourself.
No, try it. You have to get the specific type of hot sauce.
Your link is
it has to be the Frank's hot sauce.
That's that's like the poor man's hot sauce.
No, you get it because it's really sweet as opposed to spicy. So that flavor is really good with the peanut butter.
Alright guys, this is the last, this is the foolishness of the night. That come up. Oh, it doesn't allow links. That sucks. Oh well. But you guys, you can see the link there. This is the last RCAPA thread that we're going to go over. And it's the thread states, if you click the link, I'll put this in the Discord for everybody who's in the Discord. You guys can see it for yourself.
Even though he's not listening to it.
Right? Oh man, this is an unnecessary thread. So the name of this RCAPA thread is called, and this was 17 hours ago, guys. Reminders, fellas, these FGC garden tools ain't loyal.
Oh yeah,
I guess this could be CEO. The girls are all in their bathing suits or whatever the case may be. I guess, yeah.
That is CEO for sure.
And they're having a good time, and there's 17 comments. One guy says, "Is that Rule 63 yipes on the right?" What? One guy says, "Please don't tell me that Valle is in the upper right hand corner. Is that Alex Valle? Why would he think it's Alex Valle?" Oh. Another guy says, "Are there loyal garden tools out there?" One guy says, "Big girls need love too, just not these." Wow. Pictures taken at the yearly congression of fives. I don't know what that means. I wonder if any of them actually need glasses. The perma-bulking land whales have no business being in the pool. These guys are saying. That's probably coming from somebody who doesn't even have a girl. Does James MK still have sex with? Wow.
How do they know all
to
this
lose 20 pounds of pure fat. No joke. They don't belong in a pool. Like,
isn't waterworks a good form of exercise though? That's why.
My first girlfriend was like pretty big, and she got all this shit from like all the. It was like a really awkward situation. I was like, man, that's dumb, but like I
don't know, guys. I really don't know.
Hey, Cap is silly.
I actually
I don't know that.
It's just amazing me how Triforce is able to squeeze these like 5-hour long discussions
what does a
about the
person
FGC.
do in this situation?
It's like it's nothing we haven't heard before, but it somehow
like
just
this.
always goes on better.
Yearly congression of five.
You
So
gotta
bad, but I laugh.
You gotta understand. That was Triforce's come up.
Why are these
That's
guys
where he came from.
I get that, but what I'm saying is
none
just
of
like
these guys even
everything
get
about them
any
has already
chicks.
been said, but
And they go on RCAPA and they make fun of these people. But
like we get it.
And the sad part is that the FGC needs as many girls as possible. Like the losers in the comment sections wouldn't have sex with any of them in a second. Right, that's most likely true, Dwight. Yeah, but they write that. And they think they make themselves sound cool to sit there and go on a forum like RCAPA and spend their time to ridicule the girls in the pool. Like, I just... like, RCAPA really needs to, like, I just want to expose RCAPA, guys, because they accused me of something. Now, I was minding my business. I really, really tried to mind my business, just get away from those guys, because they're always making up some crazy shit. So, I don't know, next thing you know, I guess I'm going to be, they're going to charge me as, helping Kim Jong-un with the nuclear missile. That'll probably be the next thing they make up, or secretly planning to break out El Chapo out of whatever next prison. So this will be a third time he's on the run or something like that. But they'll make something up. And sadly enough, people are actually going to believe them, and there's nothing I can really do about it. So let me see something. Who's in the room? We have A-Train, we have 900 Keyblade, we have Sick, we have Jarion, we have Sahil. I don't know who in here is still awake, but
Triforce, you have us all muted. Holy shit!
By any chance?
You have us
muted.
We're
all muted.
Jarion
we're all
and
fucking
King,
muted.
They're in another room.
Type them in text. Type it in chat.
Jaron and King Joker, they're away from the keyboard. Hey guys in Discord, you there?
Yeah. Discord, you have us all muted. Hello. Tell him. Someone type it in text chat and tag him.
We're all fucking muted.
Okay. Can you hear me? No, I cannot hear you.
We're muted!
Why can I not hear you?
That sucks.
You know what it might be? It might be because...
They're muted. No, they're not. Sick is not muted.
Wait, Sick, communicate for us.
We can hear them, but not you. You muted them in Discord. No, they're not muted. They should be able to talk. What is... They can... Oh, wait. I can't hear them. Why? I'm stupid. That's why I can't hear them. One second, guys. 1 second.
Did he deafen himself?
Is there in there with you?
I'm so stupid. This whole time I got...
Triforce?
Yes, I got...
You caused my depression.
Sorry, I want instead of even talking about that last thing, I wanted to give you guys the last 15 minutes and get your thoughts on this whole thing. I want outsiders like you guys, especially you, Sal, because you're new, and everyone else as well. But do you now see the foolishness that I'm talking about? Do you see it?
Our cap is great.
It's okay. So the vast majority of
permission to go in on these
Kappa. Listen, the vast majority of our Kappa, and this goes for a lot of gamers, also just in general. They have this online like personification they would never say
in
life,
I can't
of like talking bad about women and just saying like, oh, this is what's wrong with women.
Oh, he gave us
simply because they can't like get with women themselves, so they propel that inadequacy onto women. That's pretty much it.
One second, Sal. 1 second, Sal. I gotta control a conversation right here. A-Train, mute your mic. 1 second.
Again?
Sick.
My bad.
Sahil, have you muted Sick?
No, I can talk to Sick.
Well, Sick can't hear you, unless he's talking through you.
Sick might have me muted.
Yeah,
Sick. Right. Sorry about that. I had you like lowered for like a couple minutes.
Okay.
So trying to hear.
All right, let A-Train go. Let A-Train go, and then Sick, you can have the floor. So A-Train, you first. Your thoughts.
All right. First, I love Kappa, but second, like the whole thing is stupid. They don't have any sort of insider information. They don't know what the hell is going on. The only reason, like, it's funny because people who knew about this for a while now. That they were separated. They're just finding out now, and that's because they're seeing like hints of it through the stream and how Yipes is acting towards Persia, etc., etc. So I just think they're seeing like, oh shit, something happened. Now let's try to find out a story to justify why this happened instead of getting the actual information.
So let me ask you a question. Why am I involved? Why did they bring me into this? Like, why mention my name?
I think that was just a troll, to be honest, because that was pretty funny. That picture was hilarious.
What? Wait, which picture?
The one that's Yipes' face, where it says, when you find out Persia slept with Triforce or something like that, and it's Yipes pissed off.
But I don't understand. Like you see how you say it's funny. That's why they use me. I don't see the joke. Like,
because they're looking for an explanation, and you're an easy target.
You know, Black Porter says that all the time. I'm just an easy target. But see, the thing the problem is that hurts me.
Yeah, but they're not worried about how you feel. They're just worried about making other people laugh. You're a tool to them. You're right for comedy.
Right.
So they make stupid jokes about you.
You also got to remember, like, R Kappa forgot you existed. Like, they've been storing up the Triforce memes for forever, and now that they know you're back, yeah. So they're just gonna unleash them for a while now.
This is crazy. All right, Sick. Your thoughts?
All right, I just want to know one thing. Like, why is like a CEO of a company unknowledgeable about like how the internet works?
What do you mean a CEO unknowledgeable how the internet works? Explain to me.
Because like R Kappa is not supposed to be a serious thing. Like, Kappa is used to express sarcasm. So like,
which
CEO?
He's saying, okay, the like R Kappa, like Kappa.
Hold up, are you part of? Do you know what R Kappa is? Because I think you're missing one.
Yeah, I don't think he knows what Reddit / R Kappa is.
I don't go on Reddit because.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. There's a lot of context.
Okay. Yeah, you're missing context there. Yeah.
Well, can someone explain to him the context?
Okay.
All right.
R Kappa wait, let me do it. It's completely ignore what Kappa means as an emote. Ignore all of that. Okay. So the FGC, the fighting game community, wanted to make a subreddit for the fighting game community, but they decided instead of calling it like the FGC or whatever, they decided to call it R Kappa because they're all a bunch of memers. And R Kappa is basically just a place for shit posters and trolls and like posting anime porn and stuff. Because there's no rules there, you can like, and so people post hentai there daily. So unless you knew that R Kappa was meant to be for the FGC, you would just think it's some kind of like hentai board. And they basically just meme and troll around the FGC. And they shit on Triforce a lot because they don't know what else to do. That's all you need to know.
Okay, because I never really wanted to like use Reddit because of how toxic and like insane people are on there.
Don't go on 4chan if you think Reddit's toxic.
Oh, I've heard stories of 4chan. I'm not gonna
4chan is like people. I love 4chan. listen, like Saturday night, 4chan, like fuck, great.
So
what was you about to come grab the sticks?
Huh?
What was you about to come grab the sticks?
No, you were falling asleep.
I know.
That's all. I was like,
okay. Well, I'm glad I know what art.
But now, but there was a question you asked. You says, why doesn't a CEO know? Were you referring to me?
No, the guy who is like.
Oh, the CEO of R Kappa. Or
are you British now?
The CEO of
R Kappa.
Okay, my fault, not R Kappa.
No. You know what it is? It's because he said, "Is this picture taken at CEO?" And he misunderstood that.
Oh.
The CEO of the fighting game event in Florida.
You mean community event Orlando? All right, not.
Okay.
All right. Why would those guys take that picture? Because they're trolls. And these same trolls who are talking about them being fat or whatever the case may be, is the same trolls that can't get any girl. I'm telling you, these are some special dudes. Special. It's crazy.
I'm looking at this the picture with all the like thread these FGC garden pools on oil. I'm looking at the picture and a lot of them are very attractive women.
Yeah, hers looks good. The market's gonna have fun trying to get her.
Yeah, you're terrible. You are terrible, A-Train. You're a savage, dude.
I was actually talking to Bon about this. I was like, if I was 10 years older, I would have been like, oh shit, okay, Persia's on the market. Fuck yipes, we're in there.
What is your problem?
Yeah.
Look, it's a free market, man. When there's an opportunity, you gotta jump.
I mean, I can't say if presented the opportunity, I wouldn't do the same thing. But like,
Sahil, you guys, all you guys are terrible. You're all savages, baby. No talk. It's just, I don't know what they broke up for, but I genuinely hope the best for both of them. I see some stuff.
Actually, Yipes is doing not too bad. He's losing weight and shit after that. So
that's depression.
Good on him.
That's depression.
What do you want?
Either way, like that works.
Streaming.
Like you're upset about the breakup, so what do? Oh, let me work on my body so then I can make her jealous. Cool. And then if that sticks and that like becomes this thing where he gets fit and he's constantly doing it, then good on him.
Can somebody tell me what time it is in standard?
5 a.m.
It is 5 a.m.
Holy fuck, I should go to bed.
I'm about to end the stream right now, like the next minute or so. In fact, we should end it off of that, unless you guys have any comments.
Alright, so I'm glad we're ending the stream on that clean 666.
Nice. Good job, guys.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
You guys are not helping here. You really are not. You see, it's those 666 that brings these type of wicked karma from our Kappa. I'm telling y'all, laughing. This is why dudes is writing about me. This is why dudes are writing about me.
Look, I'm gonna make a Reddit, and then I'm gonna say the craziest, most outlandish shit, and I tell you, one person's gonna believe it.
So crazy, because people are
stupid. The thing is, our Kappa is funny. Like they will though. Good.
All right, guys. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I just wanted to address what did I do now by our Kappa. You know, I'm gonna probably make this a series. Like every time our Kappa comes with something new, we'll address what is it that I possibly could have done. You know, hopefully, they'll have me down for making the next discovering the next molecule for the next nuclear warhead, something like that. On that note, guys, good night. Thanks for joining us.